Hi there, Masters University students. This is Mr.D again. This is week number 6 in our Management Communications or Business Communications course, Management 330 here at Masters University. This is week number 6, and I'll be going over here a few of the assignments that you'll be working on. It's pretty routine, pretty much the same, but I at least want to give you a face every week and let you know that I'm praying for you all and encouraging you to continue on in your perseverance in the course, and we're getting near the end. We have actually only 2 weeks left after this week, or 3 weeks counting this week. And I do want to kind of prep you that the last week of class is different. You do have a writing assignment, still only one, but you have a final portfolio that you're going to be putting together. And this includes a oral presentation as well as a multi-page report. So I want to kind of throw that at you now so that you don't wait till the last week and start looking at that. I would encourage you to look ahead and begin to work on those assignments because they'll catch you really quickly. And next thing you know, you're just turning in, not your excellence in work, but rather you're compromising. So I want to get you thinking about it now so that way you can begin to plan what your two companies are. The final report is a proposal where you're basically representing one company and trying to propose their goods or services to another company, and you're trying to propose them or persuade them to utilize your product or service. And so you need to identify two businesses. Usually it's something you're passionate about or excited about, and then you're trying to sell them by giving all the benefits and facts and information. It ends up being, I think, a 6-page report or something like that. And then you have to give an oral presentation as well, and those things need to be separate. They can't be the same. So keep in mind that an oral presentation is different than a written presentation. And the last thing you want to do is just read your written presentation as your oral one. You need to actually present, ideally with PowerPoint slides, etc. So that's going to be what you'll be working on for the last week. But let's go ahead and stop sharing here. Let's go into our class in Canvas and let's take a look. So we're in module number 6. I'm going to select module 6. And that's going to bring us to what you're working on. So again, you're going to read some chapters 11 and 12. You're going to be looking at the lectures done by Dr. John Beck and also on 11 and 12. Your discussion post here is on the update promise. So basically, if you remember last week, there was a crash to X3's software, and you were writing in to ask for a refund or whatever else. But this week, you're going to be addressing whether or not they should give a promised date as to when their problem is going to be resolved. And so that's going to be your discussion post. You're going to make arguments for it being announced or whether they should wait or how they should handle all that. So that'll be your discussion post assignment. I'll try and chime in on that a little bit this week. You also have 2 grammar assignments on chapters 11 and 12. You'll only have one more week of grammar, and then the last week there's no grammar assignments. You also have 2 writing assignments, chapters 11 and 12 as well. These are either going to be an email, a letter, or a memo. So make sure you format them properly. Some of you started out great and then you got 4 weeks in and you dropped all of the things you were doing. You had your email laid out beautifully, then you did another email and you didn't include a signature block and you didn't fix your salutation. So your grade is going down on the writing assignments rather than up. So make sure you're reading my comments and you're looking at what I said. Even if you got full score, make sure you read what I said because it's going to help you to do better on these last few writing assignments. And then unfortunately, you have another exam. You just had one last week, but now you have another one this week. So please make sure you take care of all of that before Sunday night, March 1st. Scrolling back again, you did chapters 9 and 10, and I'm still grading all of those. I graded some of them during the week, and I'll grade the rest of those over the next few days. So just in case you're wondering, if you need to get a hold of me, please reach out. The best way to get a hold of me is to text me or use this inbox feature because it shows up both as an email and in Canvas. If you direct message email me and in my master's email, it only goes to my email. And I do check that every day. I try and check it every day. Some days I miss, unfortunately. So if it's urgent or needs to be handled right away, just message me right here in Canvas, and that way I'll get it because I'm always in here grading. Or text me. That's even better if it's more urgent. And I gave you my text in the front page as well as on the end of all the messages. I have my cell number there. So, all right, well, have a great week number 6, and you will see me on video again next week. Until then, God bless you, and may you glorify him and walk with him today. And and be blessed, experiencing his abundance and goodness in your life. Amen.